literally dropped an atomic bomb on the entire internet, on the entire political landscape with this phenomenal, it's a very short, brief video. Oh my God, if you've ever, this is the best video you're ever going to see. I guarantee you, it's the best video you will ever see in this entire political ad campaign run until November 5th. Oh my God, I don't even know where to start. This is so insane. If you've ever tried to actually reason with a radical woke liberal about why you're voting for America, why you're voting for freedom, why you're voting for secure borders, why you're voting for a better economy the way it was 4 years ago, why you're voting for sanity, why you're voting for America to be a meritocracy again, this is the video that you can literally share with anybody who gives you the biggest migraine when you try to just reason with these hypocrites. Watch this.
Are you or your loved ones suffering from illnesses such as TDS, also known as Trump derangement syndrome? Do you dismiss or deny the current issues facing our country, such as historic...
You know when you eat tough food, your denture moves. This shouldn't happen. Try Denture Fit.
Historic inflation, illegal immigration, corporate corruption, World War III escalations, and the chronic disease epidemic. Are you willing to elect someone who was the least popular vice president in modern history, and who offers no policy or vision for America simply because your brain keeps telling you anyone but Trump? If so, you might be struggling from TDS. Introducing independence. Independence allows you the freedom to finally think independently once again. Instead of believing everything you hear from the mainstream media, independence allows for constructive critical thinking.
I used to hear people on the news say things like,
Donald Trump and the movement he has encouraged are a threat to democracy.
And I instantly believed it. With independence, I now realize the media is run by the Democrat elite, who are a corrupt oligarchy that censors free speech, silences political opponents, supports forever wars, and abandons democracy by anointing its candidates.
Independence may not be for everyone. If you enjoy being lied to about your president's cognitive abilities, support Orwellian totalitarianism, or are excited about communist fiscal policy, independence may not be right for you. Common side effects of independence may include an awakening of rational thought, successfully identifying propaganda, freedom of choice, loss of hatred, anti-narcissistic behavior, and love of democracy.
I used to blindly hate whoever my party was running against. I didn't care about facts or policy because I was hopelessly indoctrinated. With independence, I'm much more interested in policies that uphold democracy, and I truly care about the health of our country and its citizens.
Ask your doctor if independence is right for you, and enjoy your freedoms once again.
My God, tell me that is not absolutely perfect. I think that is the greatest political ad in the history of political ads. I said it here first. How many times have I been saying this? I've said this so many times. You know, let me just say this. It's not like, I can't wait to read your thoughts and your comments. Please leave them down below. It's not like, you know, I'm saying, you know, people think, oh, Nez, you've turned into this right-wing nut job. You support, you know, a criminal. You support, no. Listen to me. Are there things that, like, he says that I disagree with? Of course. Does he put his foot in his mouth sometimes? Of course. Does he say crazy asinine things sometimes? I do too. Everybody does. It's not about that. It's about taking a step back, looking at the policies, critical thinking, critical discernment. How many times have I said this ad is literally the SNL version of all of our videos in less than 2 minutes. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's like a beautiful symphony is what it is of American pride, American common sense, and practicality. This is your sovereignty. Take a step back. Remove the emotional turmoil and the triggering and the derangement, and just look at it very clearly, constructively, objectively, without any biases, and just look at what life was like 4 years ago. What has happened in the last 4 years? We've seen an insane border, 18 million illegal immigrants. These are not people looking for better lives. These are not families. These are military-age men from the Middle East, China, Mexico, God knows where else. You know, cartel areas that are dominated by thugs, rapists, murderers. Lincoln Riley comes to mind. We have inflation that is skyrocketing, taxes that is skyrocketing, over $200 billion sent over to Zelensky and other forever wars from our money. We're giving these illegal immigrants free health care, free down payments on homes, $15,000 credit card. This isn't about like, oh, you like that guy? Oh, you like, no. How many conversations? Why are you voting? I just want to have a discussion. Why are you voting for this person? Why are you voting for Kamala? I don't know, just anybody but Trump. It's just anybody but Trump. I don't care. I don't really know what she does. I don't care. Anybody but Trump is good. I'm voting for her because she's not Trump. She's going to destroy America. That's just a fact. Everything in that ad is 100% true. There's not one falsity in that entire ad. It's hilarious. It's funny. But the only reason it's hilarious and funny is because it is capital T true. Never mind, don't take my ethos and my credibility, do your own research. I always say this. That's your sovereignty. Critical thinking, critical discernment. That is the number one thing that you possess, not only as an American, but as a human being. You must exercise that muscle. If you don't exercise it, this is what it turns into. It turns into blindly following some crazy narrative spoken by